Hideo Kojima has realized he won't live forever and has made plans to keep his legacy going even after he's gone. What's the plan? Throw everything on a flash drive, obviously. Kojima's legacy, his future plans, all his game ideas, the holy grail of gaming is all sitting on a USB stick currently in his personal assistant's possession. Hopefully this doesn't put a target on this poor person's back. That's a big burden to bear. Could you imagine if they lost it? Or like knocked over a glass of water on it? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Apparently Kojima's had a rough go of it as of late. He recently turned 60 and says he's feeling it. Going through the pandemic took a toll on him as well. He fell seriously ill during that time, had an eye surgery, and saw a lot of people around him pass away. While he was sick, he couldn't work on anything, and all this got him to thinking, how much time do I actually have to create? Maybe 10 years? This has pushed Kojima to take on more projects, set up his USB backup plan, and really get things going. Kojima said, I gave a USB stick with all my ideas on it to my personal assistant, kind of like a will. Perhaps they could continue to make things after I'm gone at Kojima Productions. This is a fear for me. What happens to Kojima Productions after I'm gone? I don't want them to just manage our existing IP. On a recent podcast, Kojima touched on a few projects that he'd like to make, but he doesn't believe anyone would want to play them. One idea has you start out as a baby being born, and gradually over time you become an adult. You fight enemies as you go, but the older you become, the weaker you get. Your eyesight worsens. Things like that. When you're a teenager, you run faster, but by the time you reach 60, you slow down a bit. The aging process would affect your strategy. When you're young, you're more able, but when you're older, you're smarter and have more experience. The differences would affect how you strategize and deal with enemies. Another game idea would have your character forget things if you spent too much time away from the game. If you take too long of a break from the game, the character would forget things like how to fire a gun or what their job is, eventually leading to the player not being able to move. Pretty interesting ideas, but hard to say if ideas like that would work in the real world. What do you think? Can you imagine a world without Hideo Kojima? Whatever. Would you play games that punish you for getting older or not playing frequently enough?